Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue this time episode 6 of the 5th season. In the last episode, unfortunately we lost Charlotte because of the numerous flashes, but not before she confessed that she grew on the island. She and her mother and father, I think they were working for Dharma, but at some point her mother left the island with Charlotte and she never saw her father ever. Um, but her whole life wanted to come back to the island and she did. She couldn't choose worst time, but it is what it is. John managed to leave the island. I mean, find the place, find the orchid, find the place where that Ben used to leave the island, and I think he did it. Managed to go on the mainland. Ben kind of tricked Sun. I mean, in a way, it's true that Jin is alive, but he did say not to bring Sun back on island. So, I mean, what better solution than to use Jin to bring Sun? So, yay. Also, Daniel's mother is actually Eloise, the girl that was with others in the 50s, and the woman that is helping Ben, and that appeared in Desmond's vision. Quite interesting. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. What? If it wasn't for previously on Lost, I would think I got the wrong episode.
Okay. Oh. Oh my god.
What is going on?
Really happy. Kate, can you hear me?
Jack,
Are you okay?
are we?
Yeah. We're back.
What happened?
That's exactly what I want to know. It has a Dharma logo?
What is this place?
The Dharma Initiative called it the lamppost. This is how they found the island.
And all those marks are where the island moved?
Did you know about this place?
Yes.
No.
No.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Is he telling the truth?
Probably not. I apologize if this is confusing, but let's pay attention, yes? The room we're standing in was constructed years ago over a unique pocket of electromagnetic energy. That energy connects to similar pockets all over the world. They'd gathered proof that it existed. They knew it was out there somewhere, but they just couldn't find it. Well, this fellow presumed, and correctly as it turned out, that the island was always moving. While the movements of the island seem random, this man and his team created a series of equations which tell us with a high degree of probability where it is going to be at a certain point in time. Windows, as it were, that while open, provide a route back.
I came here to deliver a message. Daniel Faraday, your son, sent me here. He wanted me to tell you that he and all the people on the island need your help. He said that only you could help him. He didn't say Jack, he didn't say Son, he didn't say Ben, he said you.
But I am helping, dear.
This woman cost me 4 years of my life, 4 years that I'll never get back, because you told me that I was supposed to go to that island. That it was my bloody purpose. You listen to me, brother, and you listen carefully. These people, they're just using us. They're playing some kind of game, and we are just the pieces. You say the island's not done with me.
But I'm done with the
I'm done
island.
with the island.
There's a commercial airliner flying from LA to Guam that's going to go right through our window.
So then what? You wanna jump through?
Nigeria Airways, flight 316. It must be that flight.
But Algira was the water bottle they found.
You need to recreate as best you can the circumstances that brought you there in the first place.
What's this?
It's John Locke's suicide note.
I didn't know.
Well, why would you? Obituaries don't see fit to mention when people hang themselves, Jack. He is going to help you get back. John is going to be a proxy, a substitute.
A substitute for who?
Who do you think?
Your father.
You need to give John something of your father's.
My father is gone. My father has been dead for 3 years. You want me to... And to give it to Locke. He's in a coffin.
I mean, it's not necessary that you have to dig up your dad and take something from his corpse, right? I'm sure there's something of his father at home.
Who is she? Why is she helping us? How does she know all this?
Thomas the Apostle. When Jesus wanted to return to Judea, knowing that he would probably be murdered there, Thomas said to the others, "Let us also go that we might die with him." But Thomas was not remembered for this bravery. His claim to fame came later, when he refused to acknowledge the resurrection.
We're all convinced sooner or later, Jack.
Where are you going?
Oh, I made a promise to an old friend of mine. Just a loose end that needs tying up.
Wait more?
He packed a bag.
Of course I did. One of these times, I'm actually going to get away.
I'm gonna help you unpack, Granddad. But I think I might be going away for a while.
Where's away exactly?
Somewhere better than here. Are these yours, Granddad?
No. Those were your father's. Your mom sent me a box of his stuff after it died. Must have got mixed in when I packed for a quick getaway.
Can I take them?
Be my guest.
Kate?
What are you doing here?
Are you still going back to the island?
Yeah.
Then I'm going with you.
What happened? Where's Aaron?
Don't ask questions. If you want me to go with you, you'll never ask me that question again. You will never ask me about Aaron. Do you understand, Jack?
Yes.
Unless you murder him. I don't think you should act like this. Yeah, she went to Claire's mother.
My mother wanted to have the funeral as soon as I landed back in LA. But I thought, who the hell's gonna see his feet? And so I had these old white tennis shoes. I just said, use these, put these on. He wasn't worth a nice pair of shoes to me.
We don't have much time. I've been sidetracked, and I need you to pick up Locke's body and take it to the airport. The coffin is at Simon's Butcher Shop, corner of Grand and Hayes.
Why? What's happened to you?
Just do it, please.
Why you have blood on your face but not on your clothes? Did you change them?
this is even crazier than you are. And here, you can have that back. I've already heard everything you had to say, John. You wanted me to go back. I'm going back.
My condolences. I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Thank you.
I don't think it was just
Jack.
compassion.
We'd like to invite our pre-booked first-class and gyroscopic passengers to board the aircraft at this time.
What do you mean standbys? There's no standbys.
Oh, no, sir, you don't need to worry. There are 78 seats open.
No, about those seats. All 78 of them. I'm Hugo Reyes. They're not open, they're mine.
What are you doing here? How did you know about the...
All that matters that I'm here, right?
Charlie told him.
Thank you for not closing it.
Oh, that's okay. Right on in.
Wait! What's he doing here?
Early.
No, he can't come!
If you want to get back, this is how it's going to have to be. And the other people on this plane, what's going to happen to them? Who cares?
What if the other people on the plane are the people that attack them in those canoes? Like, they are there with a purpose and a motive, and not just simple passengers that just happen to be in the same plane.
Well, hello, Doc. Small world.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing going to Guam?
What are you doing here, Frank?
Well, I picked this gig up about 8 months ago. Fly this around all the time. Sometimes I take the big birds into New Delhi. And Hurley, we're not going to Guam, are we?
Funny, because he was supposed to be the pilot on Oceanic 815.
Did you know that Locke killed himself?
No, I didn't.
They found this stuffed in his pocket. I've been trying to get rid of it, but it's like it's following me. Feels like John needs me to read it.
Why don't you then? Is it because you're afraid?
Afraid of what?
Afraid that he blames you? That it's your fault he killed himself?
So is it? It's just us?
I'm not sure. Either of you remember crashing?
Crashing? No.
Where's Sun and Saeed? Where's Ben?
They were caught in a flash.
Jen?
Okay. That was that was a nice episode, actually. It wasn't bad. Okay, so on the island nothing happened. Nothing new happened. Apparently Jean is working for Dharma. I don't know what station or what his purpose is. The logo didn't seem anything familiar. I'm guessing after John left. But like, I don't know how, because I'm pretty sure the plane was caught by that flash. That was that intense white light. And that means the survivors, Jean, Sawyer, and Juliet, and Daniel, Miles were moved in another year. And it didn't seem like it passed so much time, so how come Jin is working by for Dharma in such a short time? Or let's just say that the people on the plane were like traveled, I don't know, 50s, 60s. I'm guessing 60 something, 70. And in that year, Jin was working for Dharma. As I don't know, it happened with Daniel that he was also working for Dharma. And let's say that the time is weird on the island, so it's passing faster, and I don't know. But till now, all the survivors on the island, when a flash happened, it moved them to another year. So on the mainland, Eloise was talking with Ben and Jack. And even if she said that, the people that came there were enough, at the end of the day, they weren't enough, because they needed to kind of recreate the same conditions on the plane as it was the first time they crashed. By the end, Kate somehow came with them. She was acting so weird about Aaron, like something horrible happened to him or she did something horrible. But I honestly think that she gave him to Claire's mother. That's the reasonable thing to do and the humane thing to do, than just, I don't know, hide him somewhere or giving him to someone to take care of him, or I don't know. Said was on the plane as well. He was arrested, caught, or he gave himself up. Hurley was also on the plane. He had Charlie's guitar, and he always wanted to go back on the island because Charlie told him to do so. It's not so weird seeing him there. Ben, at the end of the day, he looked damaged. He looked like he was in a fight. His arm was injured. He had bruises all over his face. He did say that he has to visit an old friend, so the only one that comes to my mind is Whitmore, because he's in LA as well. He had a meeting with Sun. And Frank is there piloting the airplane. And John, because Eloise said that they have to recreate everything, for some reason they needed a dead man, and John took the place of that dead man. And not only a dead man, but it had to represent Christian. So Jack had to put something of Christian on Locke. But then if Locke is supposed to represent Christian, What about, you know, the alive John Locke that was on the plane, that was in a wheelchair? Maybe Ben took his place because he's, you know, injured, and John also suffered an injury and he couldn't walk, and so it's kind of, you know, because, you know, Ben wasn't on the plane that day. But the place where Eloise is also like a Dharma facility. The lighthouse with the pendulum that is helping them to find the new location of the island, because indeed the island keeps moving. That's why they weren't rescued, that couldn't be rescued. That's why Jack couldn't find the island. And I'm guessing that's why there were all those hieroglyphs, Egyptian hieroglyphs. Because, again, at some point there was close to Egypt. This electromagnetism is used, or the pendulum uses the electromagnetism to give an approximate location of the island, because I think she said that all these spots are connected and are all over the world, but they were looking for this specific one that is the island. It looked like that pendulum is held by nothing, which is cool. Honestly, it's cool. They are back on the island, but for now it's just Jack and Kate and Hurley. No sight of the rest or any of the passengers. It didn't seem like it happened what it happened the first time. There was no, like, there was an actual plane crash. Well, Desmond didn't want to join them, and I'm happy. I hope he never will, and he lives happily ever after with Penny and their baby. Yeah, that was that. I can't wait to see the next episode. Also, no, it seems so weird that John hanged himself. Like, it was a suicide by hanging. Was it? Like, he went to John. Like, he went to all of them. And I'm guessing he couldn't make them come back with him. And the only way to make them believe him was to kill himself and leave that note to John. And then when they're back on the island, he's gonna suddenly wake up and, they were all gonna believe. I don't know. Or by that note, he was trying to make Jack feel bad and guilty enough for him to want the same thing, to go back to the island and, talk with the others and convince the others to go back to the island as well. I don't know. But yeah, that was that. Honestly, can't wait for the next episode. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye.